Have you ever looked at someone and wondered, are they actually into me, or is it just my imagination? The human mind is a master of deception. When someone catches deep feelings for you, their conscious mind will do everything it can to hide it. They will play it cool, act distant, or pretend you're just a friend. But here's the catch: the subconscious mind never lies. No matter how hard they try to bury their feelings, love always leaks out through their body language, their eyes, and their micro behaviors. In today's episode of The Love Code, we are cracking the human psyche wide open. We are revealing 7 scientifically proven psychological signs that someone is secretly, deeply in love with you, even if they never say a word. Make sure you pay close attention to signs number 5 and 7 because those are almost impossible to fake. Let's dive in. Let's start with the most powerful indicator of human attraction: the eyes. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, and in psychology, that is a literal truth. When you are talking to a normal friend or a coworker, your eyes naturally wander between their left eye, their right eye, and their forehead. This is what psychologists call the social gaze. But when someone is secretly harboring deep feelings for you, their visual pattern completely shifts. During a conversation, their gaze will move from your eyes, drop down to your lips for a split second, and then snap back up to your eyes. Subconsciously, their brain is tracing an inverted triangle on your face. The psychological twist: they aren't doing this on purpose. It's an involuntary biological reaction. Their subconscious mind is highly attracted to you, and looking at your lips is a primal, hardwired sign of romantic desire. Next time you're talking to that specific person, watch their eyes closely. If they keep tracking that triangle, they want to be way more than just friends. Sign number 2 is a classic, and it happens when you aren't even interacting directly. It's called the look-away phenomenon. Human evolution has hardwired our brains to constantly look at the thing we desire the most. If someone is secretly in love with you, they won't be able to keep their eyes off you when you're in the same room. However, the moment you turn your head and make direct eye contact, panic sets in. They will instantly jerk their head away, pretend to check their phone, look at the ceiling, or suddenly start an intense conversation with whoever is standing next to them. The brain hack. Why does this happen? In psychology, being caught staring at a crush triggers a micro fight or flight response. Their heart rate spikes, and their immediate reflex is to hide their vulnerability. If you catch someone doing this multiple times a week, it's not a coincidence. You are the center of their universe. Moving on to sign number 3, a phenomenon rooted deeply in behavioral science that is completely uncontrollable. It's called mirroring. When 2 human beings experience a deep, unspoken emotional connection, a specialized set of brain cells called mirror neurons kicks into high gear. Subconsciously, they will start copying your physical actions to build rapport and show compatibility. The psychological twist: pay attention to the subtle things. If you lean back in your chair, do they lean back too? If you cross your legs, do they cross theirs within the next few seconds? If you take a sip of water, do they suddenly reach for their glass? They have no idea they are doing this. Their brain is simply trying to align its frequency with yours, signaling that they are completely comfortable and deeply connected to you. Sign number 4 is perhaps the rarest and most valuable sign in our modern, hyper-connected digital world. We call it digital fasting. Today, everyone is addicted to their screens. Instant notifications, social media feeds, and text messages constantly hijack our attention spans. But when you are with someone who secretly loves you, something extraordinary happens. Their phone completely disappears. It either stays buried in their pocket, or if it's on the table, they will place it face down. They will ignore texts, dismiss vibrations, and completely block out the digital world. The brain hack. According to behavioral studies conducted in the United States, prioritizing a physical person over a smartphone is the ultimate indicator of high dopamine reward. In plain English, your presence gives their brain a higher rush of happiness than any app or notification ever could. You are their escape from reality. Now for sign number 5, which is an absolute gold standard in psychology because it is a pure instinctual reflex. It's called the group laughter secret. Imagine you are hanging out in a group of friends and someone cracks a hilarious joke. The entire room bursts into laughter. In that exact moment of shared joy, human psychology dictates that every individual will subconsciously glance directly at the person they feel closest to, or the person they secretly want to impress the most. They want to see if you are laughing. They want to share that spike of happiness with you first. The psychological twist. Next time a group laughs, don't look at the person who made the joke. Keep your eyes on your crush. If their immediate reflex is to lock eyes with you amidst the chaos, their heart has already chosen you as their number one. Sign number 6 is all about the protection shield. When we develop deep romantic feelings for someone, our evolutionary biology triggers an intense protective instinct. This manifests differently in men and women, but the core psychological driver is exactly the same. If it's a guy, you will notice him taking the danger side when you walk down a busy street, placing himself closer to the traffic. In crowded places, he will subconsciously walk slightly ahead of you to clear a path. If it's a girl, her protective nature shows up through deep nurturing behavior. She will notice when you look tired, scold you if you aren't eating well, or express intense worry over things that others would just ignore. The brain hack. This is driven by what psychologists call the hero instinct and nurturing behavior. Humans only invest protective energy into individuals they consider vital to their future. If they are guarding you, they already view you as theirs. Finally, we arrive at sign number 7, the ultimate test. The micro detail tracker. The average person remembers your big milestones like your birthday or your job promotion, but someone who is secretly in love with you will remember the microscopic details that everyone else completely overlooks. They will remember exactly how you take your coffee. They will remember a random, insignificant childhood story you told them 3 weeks ago. They will notice the specific habit you have when you get nervous, like running your fingers through your hair. They store these tiny details in the most secure vault of their memory because everything about you matters to them. So, how many of these 7 signs have you noticed in that special someone? Drop your score, whether it's 3 out of 7 or a perfect 7 out of 7, in the comments below. If you want to keep decoding the hidden secrets of human psychology and relationships, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for the love code. Until next time, keep analyzing and keep decoding love.